Hi, Denise Naylor here. What's your reaction to the phrase, here's something new to learn? Maybe it's been a while since you were last in school. Perhaps you feel you are an expert in your field already. Possibly you have bad memories of school days. Possibly you hate the thought of exam failure and don't want to expose yourself to that risk. Imagine if you could always find the motivation to adapt to new ideas. How would it sound if people knew you as the go-to person in your field? How would you feel if people knew they could rely on you for current knowledge and skills? Would you agree with me that the world of business and finance is changing very rapidly? And whatever successes you had in the past, if you rest on your laurels, you run a much greater risk than exam failure. You run the risk of being left behind in the ever faster pace of globalization. Today, learning comes in many different forms. Learning comes from many different places. What you learned in school is very likely not what you need today. Your teachers did their very best for you, but they could not have known what your future holds or seen what you are becoming. We're all living longer, so you need to adapt and change constantly as your environment changes. When Tim Berners-Lee created the ability for computers to link together, now called the World Wide Web, he wanted it to be a way to open up communications, a way for you to connect for your benefit and learning. As an academic and teacher, openness is Tim's focus. Internet World Stats reports that at June 30, 2014, more than 3 billion people were connected to the internet. That number seems set to rise in the future. Okay, some of them only watch cat videos, but that shows that a lot of people are potentially open to connecting, open to new ideas, open to learning new things. If you've been with me last Wednesday, you would have been at my local public library. Only the gentle sound of the click of a mouse and the clacking keyboard disturbs the hush. I'm standing in a queue of people waiting in front of a large blue and white TARDIS-like machine with touchscreen pads on the front. You see, I discovered that I had not ordered replacement ink cartridges for my printer at home. It happens. And I needed to print some important legal documents urgently. As I look around for a librarian, all I can see is a notice. No staff available at this desk. Please use the machine. And then I remember seeing an article in the local newspaper. Library stays open with the aid of volunteers. The young man standing in front of me looks puzzled. Do you know how this works? No. I'm sorry, I'm new here too. Behind him I see the notice on the screen, transaction cancelled. Oh, I can feel my anxiety rising. 30 minutes to my next appointment, I'm already running late. And then I think to myself, Denise, just be a bit patient. Be open to learning how to use the machine. At least the library is open when you need it. Okay, let's see. Insert your membership card in the slot. Bing! So far so good. Now the screen shows an amount of money. Do you have the right money? No, I don't have the right coins. Okay, let's see. Yes, I can change your money. Thank you so much. Aha, it's easy when you know how. Thank you, that's been a big help. I'm glad I opened myself to helping and being helped. I got my printing done too. Being open to learning allows you to soften into any new problem you face. You don't need to be aggressive or confrontational to cover up your lack of knowledge or skill. Being open to learning simply gives you more confidence because you start to lose your fear of failure. Being open to learning keeps you alert to possibilities, so that when you come up against something new to you, like me in the library, you feel able to ask for help or explanation without embarrassment or frustration. Opening up new vistas of experience, knowledge, information, the opportunity to meet and interact with new people. the wisdom to accept that you don't know and never will know everything, opening up the pleasure of discovering new ideas, facts, opinions, and new ways of getting the results you want, even if it's only your printing done on time. Would you agree with me that many people have emotional issues around learning? And some of these date back to their childhood. But you are not a child now. No matter what your experience of learning was in the past, you can choose to reject any negative beliefs you hold. Instead, you can choose to open yourself to embrace the evolving, fast-paced world that is globalization. Caesar Millen writes, "I'm always open for possibilities. I'm open for choices. I always welcome new ideas. I'm always eager to learn. I'm never going to close my mind from learning." Join the Cash Genie Global Experience and keep your mind open to the new world of globalized money, fast-paced knowledge, new ideas, and printing machines in the public library. Thanks for being on this call. To increase your wealth, be closed to outdated ideas and be open to learning. Be closed to outdated ideas and open to learning. And do join me next week.